Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes. How y'all doing? How are things? Hope everybody's well. It's been a minute. I know. I've been real inconsistent here lately. I don't know why. I just have. I apologize, but I'll do better. So I have one of my famous eclectic mixes of comics. And the first comic I'm going to show. Boy, I don't even know what to say. I've started on my lunch hour. There are 3 antique malls that are close enough to my work that I can spend 25 minutes to a half hour, depending on traffic, at this and dig for comics whenever. So if I got nothing going on in my lunch hour and I got some time and I think maybe there's a chance that something new's there, I'll go peruse. Do I come up empty a lot? Yeah, but it's still fun to dig for comics. So there you go. It's also one of the few places in public that there's like nobody there. You go on a Tuesday afternoon, no one's there. It's great. And then you find treasures like Saga of the Von Erich Warriors. I'm also a big wrestling nerd, so I know the Von Erichs, a very famous wrestling family in Texas. I have no idea what this is. This is from Sage Productions. On the back, it looks like they got something called Blue Warriors coming soon. This is from 1989. It's a little bit bigger than a standard comic. This is so weird. So on the front here, we have this whole section for autographs and then a little backstory. And it's not a wrestling story at all. It's the Von Erichs taking on space aliens. Here, I showed a little bit of this on my Instagram page. Okay, look. See, we're fighting aliens. Why are we fighting aliens? I have no idea. There's no ads in this, except for world-class championship wrestling souvenirs. That's the only page of ads. But look, we got this crazy alien here. Why are the Von Erichs fighting these aliens? I have no idea. But I saw this and I knew this had to be mine, because who else would appreciate this? So this is going to be a mix of things that I got at the last local convention I went to about a month back now, and things I bought just the other day, flea markets, local comic shop, just trying to get a few things. So I found, this is from the comic show. This was in a $2 bin, a little beat, but Silver Age Marvel Strange Tales 144. For $2, I will never pass up a 12-cent Marvel comic book. I don't care what it is. And this one presents real nice. It's rough, but cover's still attached, everything's still there, but Strange Tales for $2 every day. All day. I like these. I don't think they're doing the Walmart 100-page giants anymore. The DC comics that are exclusive to Walmart, I think they've discontinued those. But this was a book that came out, I think, during this year that I enjoyed this cover a lot. From Beyond the Unknown, #1. And this was at the flea market for $2. And I happily brought this home. I love the idea of a 100-page giant. I'm sad this idea wasn't better executed at Walmart, that it was... Whenever I'd find these books, they were nowhere near where a kid would be looking, and they're way high up on a shelf. But still, pretty comics, and happy to get that for a couple of bucks. Got this at the comic show. 100-page giant. I like to pick these up when I can if they are together. Justice League of America 113. Just cool. Just a cool book. Cool idea. A lot of reprints in here. Here Comes TV's Super Friends. That's just fun. Just a fun book. The 100-pagers are just fun comics. And if you ever get a chance to pick them up on the cheap, do so. This one was in a $1 bin and I brought it home and the cover is completely detached. But still, for $1, I really like this cover. Star Spangled War Stories 106, The Nightmare War. Got a big alien dinosaur thing here. Taking out some gunners. That's cool. I wish the cover were attached, but for $1, yes. Okay, this was at the antique mall as well. I love when I find modern $10 comic books for $1, right? This is actually, the guy had a sale. It's like $1.70, some weird amount. Amazing Spider-Man 800, okay? This is the conclusion of the Dan Slott written Spider-Man. I think he did one issue after this to like say goodbye. But this is the end of like his big evil Red Goblin storyline, which I did not really read, but for $1, I will happily bring this home and take a look. It's got art by Ramos, I believe is the gentleman's name. I don't like his artwork. It's not my cup of tea, but beautiful Alex Ross cover for $1. And again, originally new comics, $10. That's insane. Happy to bring this home for like $1.70. Here's one that I passed like twice at the antique mall, but I don't have it, and this is a really beat up copy. But it's something that collectors know from Marvel, and I felt I needed at least a copy in my collection. Power Pack #1. Completely chewed up comic. I will not be surprised if this ends up on Disney Plus at some point in time as a show with, youngsters running around, getting powers, what's not to enjoy. But the comic itself's got a reputation as being kind of hokey. I actually have not read it, so maybe it's genius. I don't know. But Power Pack #1. Then I found there was a new vendor at the antique mall showing a couple of things, and he had some stuff for just a couple of bucks that I really wanted to get my hands on. Both these books scream 90s. Venom, Lethal Protector #1. This is the first Venom miniseries. And he had this for like $3, I think, so happy to bring this home. I had a copy of this once, and I sold the miniseries, and now I kind of regret that. I'd like to at least have it in the collection, so getting issue 1 back was very exciting. And then I've got a couple copies of these. Amazing Spider-Man 375. This is just 90s, gold foil cover. Apparently these fall apart pretty easy, the gold foil on these. Mine looks pretty good, I think. This was a $4 comic. I've seen this going on eBay lately for 15, 20 bucks. I don't know. This comic always means a lot to me because I still have my original copy. When I first started collecting, middle school, I got sick. I was sick with the flu or something, and I was home. And my mother asked if she could bring me anything home, and I said, yeah, swing by the comic shop, Memory Lane Comics, and Comics and Cards, and pick up the new Amazing Spider-Man, because I knew from Wizard magazine that this was shipping. And God bless her, she stopped at the comic book shop and brought this home. So I still have that copy in my little spinner rack in my comic room. So good book, but it's very worn and well read and loved. This is a nice pristine copy, so very cool. Then I stopped at my local comic shop here recently, one of them that's always hit or miss as far as what they got. And they had a lot of stuff I wanted, but super overpriced, crazy overpriced. But then they had these 4 books at a really good deal, and they are in beautiful shape, and I love early Bronze Age Marvel. And I'm putting together a really nice run on this title. This is Iron Man number 37, really high grade. This thing pops. This is from 1971. Just a gorgeous looking comic. Love it. 15, 20, 25 cent, 30% comic books. Oh, just make me happy. So there we got 37. And nice little run in a row here. Here's 38. These are all Mark Jeweler variants too. These are some of the first Mark Jeweler variants that I actually have in my collection. I was excited to have those, so that's pretty cool. So 38. 39, The Wrath of the White Dragon. They're always searching for good villains for Iron Man. Very few stuck. There's a ton of villains introduced in these Bronze Age books, and they're all just villain of the week, man. Just kind of one and gone. And then issue 40, Iron Man. All great shape, all beautiful books. I love high-grade Bronze Age Marvel. Happiness. And that's what I got this time, people. Yeah, hope everybody's well. I haven't been posting much lately, but I've been watching a lot of people. So everybody's really doing some crazy stuff out there. Getting books I'm thrilled with my my Von Erich family book. I'm like, yeah, I got this. And other people are dropping. Read Comics 81 just dropped a Daredevil #1 today. I've seen other guys just putting up some crazy books. So more power to you. I applaud you all. So keep doing great out there, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all soon.